And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Blockchain Talks. I almost said Crypto Bull. No, Blockchain Talks. Today episode, we will be taking naturally a look at the current state of the market, give you guys a few important updates as to what is happening, and discuss a little bit the recent events which are occurring. Um, First things first, let's take a look at the current state of the markets. I have Bitcoin here, putting it in English. There we go. 24-hour trading chart. We see here a little dump from about 20.7k levels towards 20.3k levels. You might wonder why this occurred. Well, since yesterday, has Europe given away its very own CPI numbers, its consumer price index numbers, and it has been estimated that the inflation has increased at overall in the European Union has increased with 10.7%. So that's some negative news for the European markets, and this prompted this little sell-off you guys are seeing here. However, as you guys can see, in the last 24 hours, there is some momentum that has been built up, and we are moving back up towards previous levels, though currently we are still underneath the 20.7k. Let's take a look at 7-day. So Bitcoin made a nice climb up until a new resistance level near 20,800, 20,900 in value. Currently is trading sideways on a weekly basis after its nice climb since last week, since Tuesday 25th of October, from sub 20k levels up until, well, almost 21k. See at the last 14 days. There we go. Can clearly see here some sideways trading which occurred for a longer period of time. Suddenly we went up. Bitcoin became a little bit stronger, and we are now trading sideways at a higher trading range. However, I always say zoom out to get a clearer view on how things occur, and we see here it isn't the first time we are hitting these trading range levels. It occurred here beginning of October. Once again, zoom out a little bit more. You can clearly see it isn't the first time. It is from August, where we almost went to 25k before heavy corrections occurred. Same occurred here. Wasn't sustainable. We stayed here for approximately 2 or 3 days before corrections occurred and traded sideways. Same occurred here. Let's zoom out towards 180 days. You can clearly tell, this is the bounce from the Celsius network and the Three Arrows Capital crash. Little bounce up, little top. Now we are still trading sideways. You have to understand we are still within trading range. Some people have seen this move in the last week as something bullish, that Bitcoin has retaken grounds, that it is going back to the moon. What I'm saying here is hold your guards. If you zoom out and you look at this chart, you still see we are trading sideways, and this is some local higher trading range, despite that the other charts on the 14 days and on the monthly show a much better picture. Seems to show that the bull run has reinitiated, but you guys can tell pattern recognition 3 months. You clearly see we are trading sideways. We are actually still within trading range. I dare even say at current trading levels that we are seeing, well, it might not be as opportune to DCA. We are currently trading at a higher trading range of the currently established trading range, which is between 19,000 or 19k Bitcoin up until somewhere 21k. So yeah, if you want to DCA, now might not be the best of times. Though if we want to see Bitcoin trading at higher trading ranges, it needs to sustain its current levels. It doesn't need to fall back underneath 20k. It needs to sustain, well, levels above 20,500. From that point on, I dare say, okay, we are now trading at a high range. A new support level has been established. Now, let's head on over towards important news of that which already occurred. Oh, hush. Sorry. Huobi USD stablecoin plunges to $0.3 following Huobi delisting. Important news. Some might say this is going to be a new Terra Luna event in the sense that the Terra USD also depegged from its 1-to-1 ratio and crashed down. Some people might be afraid that there will be a Bitcoin dump going on. However, let's see what this is all about. Lost almost 70% of its valuation since Huobi stopped supporting trades for the token last week. So it's Huobi themselves pulling the trigger on it. Leading cryptocurrency announced last week it will no longer support trades for Huobi USD and urge customers holding the asset to convert them into Tether. News negatively affected USD price, lost its parity against the greenback. Okay. Stable coins such as Huobi USD are pegged to the valuation of relatively non-volatile fiat currencies like the US dollar. This is actually false news. The US dollar, the euro, etc., are volatile in nature. If you doubt my words, just check up the exchange rates USD to euro and vice versa. Huobi partnered with Stable Universal and Paxos Trust Company to introduce the token in 2019. So yeah, that's some other news. So basically, no need to be afraid of a new Terra Luna event, of a Terra USD event, where a depeg caused the dumping of several tens of thousands of Bitcoin onto the market. This one here, this entire depeg, is actually the result of Huobi themselves saying, look, we're pulling the plug out of this project. We no longer support our native stablecoin. We are urging everyone to jump onto Tether, which is another stablecoin which serves the same function. So in itself, as they have mentioned here, there we go. So with the assets collapsed in advance of the crash of another token earlier this year, that of UST. So it is nothing alike. The difference here, Terra Luna was an Terra Luna and its algorithmic stablecoin Terra USD. Like I said, was an algorithmic stablecoin. Algorithms tried to maintain a stable value, which resulted in first aggressive buying of assets to back the token, and then a sudden sell-off following, big token amount of my apologies here, can't find my words. Afterwards, a sell-off of Bitcoin as the entire project collapsed. Here with Huobi, it's entirely different. It is the parent company themselves saying, look, we are no longer going to use our native stablecoin. We urge everyone to use Tether USD. That's basically the big difference. So no need to panic. Binance wants to use crypto and blockchain to help Twitter fight bots. So big news of last couple of weeks is Twitter was finally purchased by Elon Musk. Currently, as you guys can see on screen, is Binance seeing for means, seeing to integrate some of their services with Twitter, as the title suggests, wants to use crypto and blockchain to help Twitter fight bots. So how are they going to do it? So after allocating $500 million to support Elon Musk's Twitter buyout, world's largest crypto exchange said it wants to establish a dedicated unit to help the social media platform upcoming challenges. Statement from the company, as reported, informed that one of the key areas where Binance wants to help the most is battling bots. Everyone who has a social media account on Twitter is aware of the numerous bots spamming the comments, generally referring towards scam tokens, shilling tokens, shilling NFTs, trying to refer people towards certain YouTube videos, which will help promote content or make money, etc., etc. All are scams, and it is a plague which has been going on Twitter for quite a while. So I'm very happy to see battling against bots. However, in my personal opinion, me and Binance, Binance is a good platform for trading. However, from what I can tell, in the last couple of months and years, what they've been doing is acquiring a monopoly. And I'm not entirely sure what to think of this sudden goodwill of working together with Twitter. So, yeah. So fake accounts. In fact, one of Musk's reasoning for why he wanted to acquire Twitter was to get rid of the bots. However, this could have actually ruined the deal at one point since the company failed to provide a precise number of its active users, and Musk wanted to back off. Following the launch of lawsuit, the billionaire changed his mind once more and paid the initial agreed. So here's a statement made by Binance, nicely quoted. Binance is creating an internal team to focus on ways that blockchain and crypto could be helpful to Twitter, and actively brainstorming plans and strategies that could help Elon Musk realize his vision. That's Binance's statement. Once Musk outlined his original plans earlier this year, Binance said it wanted to allocate $500 million for the purchase, which it did when the deal went through, according to Changpeng Zhao, or CZ Binance. So they want to help make Twitter a better place. But as I said, Binance, especially during the bull run last year, did come out with a variety of articles. And for that, I refer to past episodes of Blockchain Talk, wherein I mentioned that they were all too eager to comply with new and in-the-making regulations in a variety of nations, that they were searching for compliance officers, and in the last couple of months, see also previous episodes, have been making some strange moves where it seems they are taking over the crypto sphere, are becoming a monopoly where it concerns trading wise. So do watch out with what Binance says and what Binance is saying. It is perhaps a little side detail, this article, but it implies and it shows that in the background things are moving, and Binance might become something to be reckoned with, might become, well, a weak spot in the crypto market future wise. Do watch out. The strength of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin lies in its decentralization and in distribution. A monopoly implies centralized entities, centralized authority, which is something Binance is slowly becoming, while being applauded by the decentralization crowd. So do watch out. Bitcoin volatility incoming. 4 things to watch the next 10 days. We're going to read this article. By reason, I already did a little bit of the analysis for future value of Bitcoin and how it is performing. However, there are a few things which will occur in the forthcoming days, which might see some volatility entering the markets. One of those things I already mentioned was the CPI numbers, or the inflation numbers, or customer price index numbers of Europe being quite high, estimated at 10.7% in October, implying, well, in most of Europe, inflation is reaching all-time highs. And this is at average for the entire European Union. I know local nations like the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken, I heard they reached maximum inflation since more than a decade of about 12 or 17%, which is tremendously big. I know here in Belgium, I believe it's going to be 12%. Germany inflation was 11.6, and in Italy it was 12.8. So the entire European Union is going down. But like I said, let's read the articles. What will happen in the US soon? Okay, one kicks off with a Federal Reserve meeting. This was to be expected. By reason, on the 10th of November, will the US publish their very own inflation rates. So 10th November is a date to look out for. Markets are awaiting the news and the numbers which will be published. Another thing, US will also conduct midterm elections on November 8th, which will be vital to maintain control of the US House of Representatives. So elections are ongoing in the US, which will also influence the macroeconomy and naturally, as a result, the entire crypto market, as both are interlinked through organic means. So, yeah, they say 4 things, but don't really see it. So yeah, that's the Federal Reserve meeting, like interest rates. Number of jobs created, that's less important. So biggest things to take away here is the announcement of the inflation rates in both the US, which is forthcoming 10th of November, and the ones in Europe, which happened yesterday, so 31st of October, which already gave a negative impact, which is actually this little dip you've seen. However, now most of Europe, because it's the 1st of November, markets aren't trading. I expect that news to hit somewhere next week or by the end of this week, that we might see some corrections on Bitcoin occurring as the macro economy reacts to the inflation numbers, that the news is being more spread, and a variety of speculators and investors get fearful and start cashing out in order to hedge against inflation. However, in my opinion, you should better buy Bitcoin and not sell it in that case. However, with that, quite a short episode, but with that, I'm going to say thank you guys for watching, going to end the episode. There we go. Only took about quarter of an hour, so yeah. Going to finish this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you have questions, you can reach out to me on my free Telegram channel, on my Twitter, down in the comments below of this YouTube video. And with that, I'm going to say thank you all for watching, and up until next time. Bye.